I tried to warn you. I tried to talk sense to you, dumb mindfuck liberal. Move. Come on, move. You didn't listen to me. And now, you get what you deserve. Everything you worked for, all your hard work, will be erased. Trump's going to erase it all. How's it feel? And if you've been listening to these streams for years, you know that I told you it was going to happen. Your little gay marriage is going to be overturned. No more gay weddings for you. No more gay adoptions for you. Now, whose fault is that? Who warned you about the madness? Who told you you needed to calm down? But you wouldn't calm down. You just kept on. You just kept on. And now they're going to take it away. They're going to take gay marriage away. They're going to take your gay adoptions away. Which they should, by the way. They should take the gay adoptions. Because it's not right. It's not right to put a child in that situation. A child doesn't deserve that. A child doesn't deserve to be raised by two gay guys or two gay women. That's silly. That's fucking ridiculous. And it's time society call it ridiculous. It's time to stop being afraid and just be honest about it. It's time to go back to normal. We tried. We tried all these things. And didn't work out. Can't say we didn't try. You can't say we weren't fair about it. You can't call us bigots because we all supported you. We said, hey, go ahead and do what you want to do. Go ahead. And I don't care what you do. Just leave me out of it. That's all we asked. We just wanted to be left out of it. Don't involve me in your little gay wedding, or I don't want to be involved in your gay activities. But you do whatever you want. It's a free country. But for whatever reason, you decided to involve us in your gay activities, even though we said, don't involve us. Remember that part? Remember how we were like, listen, you can have your little gay wedding, you can go live with your boyfriend, hug each other, cuddle up at night, butt fuck each other, whatever. Who cares? But you got to leave me out of it. And you got to leave the children out of it too. Now, that wasn't asking much. Leave me out of it. Leave the children out of it. But have all the gay butt sex you want to have, right? Get married, hold hands, wear little dresses in your house and prance around. Do what you want, right? Do what you want. But you were like, listen, I'm going to involve you. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't want to be involved. Fine, I guess I can kind of be involved. But leave the kids alone. And you were like, fine. And then I had to put a little flag we had to put a little flag up for Pride Month. We had to put a little flag in our profile picture. We had to put a little gay flag, and everybody was fine with it. And then they were like, listen, I'm going to involve the kids. Now, I told you don't do that. But you said, listen, I'm involving the kids. And I said, listen, I told you don't involve me, don't involve the kids. Now, I've got involved now. But I'm telling you right now, we ain't getting the kids involved. You just kept on pushing. You wouldn't stop. So now we're taking it all back. You see how that works? As a society, we're taking it back. No more gay marriage. Kim Davis was right, I guess. No more gay marriage. No more gay. I don't really care if you get gay married, but I'm firmly against you having adopted children. It's just too weird. It ain't right. I mean, my God. Kid got enough problems. He got two dads. Jesus Christ. You can be gay, but you can't have children. That's just part of the, you know what I mean? That's part of the deal. You can have all the butt sex you want, lick each other pussies, whatever you want to do, but you can't have kids because you literally can't. You can't create them yourself, and you can't go buy a kid. That's crazy that you can buy a kid. No more of this stuff. It's all over. It's all over. What are you going to do when Trump cleans the crime up? And the people say, damn, Trump got rid of all the crime, and I can walk down the street now, and nobody's breaking into my car. What are you going to do? Do you realize, I'm telling you, you guys, the left is underprepared for what it's up against. The left doesn't know what's happening. The left is so fucked. The Democrats are done. I don't want to hear about the midterm. I don't want to hear y'all's fantasy bullshit about the liberals are going to win anything. You ain't got no evidence to back that up. That's for damn sure. Let me tell you the truth here. The liberals are getting hit with so many strikes every single day. They can't keep up with it. Trump's pace is unrelenting. And they don't know how to react. They don't know what to do. Now they're defending crime. Now they're saying, listen, don't put troops on the street. Don't stop the crime. Listen. Let me explain something to you. Your average person, your average voter wants no crime. Okay, no crime. Closed border. Okay, these things matter. And cheap stuff. That's it. Okay? The reason they're upset about what Trump's doing in D.C. is because if Trump cleans the crime up, they're going to look bad. They're going to look like, well, I mean, this is the truth of the matter. They just let the crime go out of control and did nothing about it when they could do something about it. This is how you lose voters. This is how you cause people to go, God damn. When people in Washington, D.C. start going out of their house and they ain't getting fucking carjacked and the crime starts going down, that's the kind of shit that makes you vote Republican. Democrats are they're getting hit with these KO punches, and they can't, there's nothing they can do. Like, you can scream about Epstein till you're blue in the face. I'm telling you right now, that ain't swaying a single goddamn vote, so you could give it a rest on that. If you think that's swaying votes, you're an idiot. People are fucking brain dead. They come to me, they say, the Epstein stuff, man, it's going to sway the midterms. And I'm just thinking, what planet do you live on, bro? I've been talking about Jeffrey Epstein since I was 15 years old, and nobody has ever cared. And anytime I brought it up to somebody, they told me I was crazy. And that's all conspiracy. The average person in this country doesn't give a shit about that. And they think it's a bunch of made-up bullshit conspiracy theory. That's what they think it is. That's what they've always thought it is. And somehow you all think that it's the silver bullet to stop Trump. It's gonna end the Republican Party. First of all, Epstein's tied up in both parties. So if all the Epstein stuff come out, both parties are going down. If you're some dumb fuck Democrat who thinks that the Epstein stuff is, it's only going to hurt the Republic, you're a retard, man. You Democrats really shouldn't even be talking about politics. You shouldn't even be, you're just dumb. You shouldn't even be voting. You shouldn't be talking politics. You shouldn't be voting. You should have enough respect for your fellow man to not be involved in things that you really don't pay any attention to. There's way too many people invested in politics that have no clue about it whatsoever. And they talk out of their ass all day about it. And they don't know nothing. Trust me, I read it in the Discord all day. Most of the people in the Discord are fucking retarded. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They are in there all day yapping away about things. Total fantasy. Most of the time, the delusions. And you ain't ever seen such delusions in your life. I've talked to enough people now to where I just know how people operate. I know how they think. I know how their brains work. And it's retarded. And it's why you all sound retarded all day. Y'all don't even argue with people. You actually argue with your own mind. Think about this next time you're arguing with a guy. I want you to stop and really, really take in the fact that you're not arguing with that guy. You're arguing with your head, your own fucking head. You're making assumptions about the guy. You're making assumptions about what he thinks. You're taking things he says and you're making assumptions about him and you're going, well, what did you mean by that? People ask me all the time what I mean by that. Or did you mean that? No, I meant exactly what I said. People are fucking delusional. It's a real bad habit. No accountability. That's another one. No accountability. Arguing with your own head all the time. Even when you're talking to someone face to face, you're in your own head. Women do this all the time. They're in their head. Assuming things, overthinking, just fuck too much thinking. And not the good thinking either. Dumbass thinking. Creating whole fantasies in your head, getting mad about them, arguing with your own mind, getting mad at your own mind, projecting your thoughts on other people, and pretending that these people believe the things in your head. It's insanity. And all of you do it. All of you are guilty of it. I've worked very hard to stop doing it because it's a bad habit. Stop arguing with your head. Argue with the person and what he's saying. Stop looking for the hidden meaning in his statement. Stop trying to read between the lines. People are so, that's a lot of this Israel stuff and this Jewish stuff. It's just too much. People are too deep in the weeds, man. People are just searching for conspiracy, searching for, I'm getting played by this person, I'm getting played by that person. Worrying about the dumbest fucking shit, man. Everyone's out to get them. Everyone's fucking them over. But the reality, when you peel back all that bullshit, and this goes for anybody, all their problems are their own fault every single time. It ain't a Jew's fault. It ain't an illegal alien fault. It ain't a black person. It ain't a white person. It's your fault. You did it to yourself. I seen little Nick Flintis crying like a bitch. Talking about, everybody wants me silenced and censored and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just on here giving out information and I'm just telling people the truth about this, and da-da-da-da. It's like, no, Nick. Allow me to tell you the brutal truth. You did it all to yourself. You decided to be an edgy nerd and make edgy ass fucking, scream the N-word and all this edgy bullshit teenage behavior. And that's how people see you. It doesn't matter how much truthful shit you're spewing. It doesn't matter if you're dropping the best rant ever. Man, he's laying out the truth. Man, he's laying out all these things. None of that fucking matters. You know why? Because you're the N-word guy. You're the guy that screams about the Jews and screams the N-word. That's how people see you. And you can complain. Stop. You can complain. You could say, well, the media portrays me. No. The media doesn't portray. You portrayed yourself that way. You did that to yourself. You decided to get on your stream and scream the N-word and make all these edgy jokes. If you wanted to be taken more serious as a serious political commentator, you should have rejected all that edgy bullshit and you should have focused on your message and putting out your information. But that's not what you did, because that's not what gets views and that's not what makes money. What makes money and gets views is being an edgy fucking racist nerd. And that causes all these other edgy little racist nerd trolls to latch onto you and give you views and give you money. And that's why you do it. And so don't get mad when people don't take you serious. I mean, you wanted to be a funny guy. You wanted to be a character. You wanted to troll and scream the N-word. And now, that's how you're seen. That's how people view you. People hear your name, they remember, oh, I seen a clip of him, he was screaming the N-word. Seems like a real miserable asshole. You don't have a likable personality. Like you just come across as a whiny bitch. Like I always see him whining. I'm being held back. I'm being censored. I'm being banned. Oh. What are you talking about? I see you on Twitter every day. You ain't banned from, what are you banned off of? YouTube? I mean, he's the retard that got D-Live all fucked up whenever we was all making money off D-Live. And little Nick couldn't behave himself. Little Nick and the dumb fucks couldn't behave themselves. They had to go march down to the Capitol. We're going to overturn the election results. We're going to stand. What a bunch of nerd shit. What a bunch of nerd shit. Going down to the fucking Capitol. And you wonder why people don't like you people. Because you cost them money. That's why they don't like you. Because you all take it too far. Y'all don't know when to stop. It's like that scene in Breaking Bad when Mike's telling Walter, he's like, we had it good. We were making money. Things were running smooth. And here you come with your fucking shit and your ego and your bullshit, and you fucked everything up. Now we're fucked. That's what you all did. Because you all don't know how to act. You don't know how to play the game. I mean, some of these people, I mean, I swear to God, 1 minute they're like friends, and then the next minute they're having like a fight. It's all fake bullshit for views, and it's all drama. It's all fake drama. I guarantee you, they get on the phone, let's have some fake drama. We'll get attention. Everybody will be talking about us. We'll make money. This is all fake. It's all bullshit. And it's all gay. 1 minute we're friends. The next, oh, we hate each other. You make a video about me. I'll make a video about you. You're all fags. We're fighting the good fight. We're trying to save the country. No, you're not. None of these people want to save our country. You know what they want to do? Make money and get famous. That's what they want. They don't care about this country. None of them care about this country. Not a single one of them. When we had this election, what was little Nick doing? He was trolling about voting for Kamala. Everything's a big joke. Everything's funny. Because he doesn't have kids. He doesn't have any skin in the game. You understand? These people don't have skin in the game. These people that take everything a big joke, they get on their streams and they feed you all this horse shit about how everything's collapsing and you're in danger and be paranoid. They're not paranoid. They're just lying to you. Stop watching these people. Break free from all this horse shit. Stop being miserable. They want you miserable like them. Paranoid and miserable like them, so you send all your money to them and shit. I seen him going off about J.D. Vance. Like, does he just hate everybody? Is everybody a problem, Nick? No, here's what it is. It's you tried to get close to Trump and get in his circle, and Trump rejected you because you're fucking goofy. You're some kid that sits on the internet and screams about Jews. Trump doesn't want no associating with you. He doesn't want you around because you're a liability to his movement. You cost him voters. You don't help him get voters. Some of these people, I swear to God, they act like they're fucking, oh my God. I seen little Nick crying because someone wouldn't bring him on their show. Who was it? There was some podcast. And, oh, it was Charlie Kirk. And Charlie Kirk was like, no, I'm not having him on. And they were like, he's scared of him. No. Maybe he's not scared of him. Did you ever think of this? Did you ever think that maybe he just thinks that guy's a faggot and wants nothing to do with him? You don't have to bring someone on your fucking show. Doesn't mean you're scared of them. Maybe you just don't want to associate with them. Is there something wrong with that? He won't debate me on his show. Nobody wants to sit and debate you, man. Let's have a big debate. Another thing that I see on the internet that's fucking brain dead retarded. All day long, I just see brain dead retarded shit. And I read it and I realize everyone's dumb as fuck. They're way dumber than me. Have to be. They have to be. Because the shit they're typing on Twitter, they got to be dumber than me. There's no fucking way. I'd never type that. I'd never think that. I'd never be confused by that. It's just, I see Democrats all the last like week or so going off about South Park because all the conservatives didn't get mad about South Park. They just said, Charlie Kirk was laughing at it. And then the liberals go, do you all not realize they're making fun of you? Yeah, everyone understands that they're being made fun of. We just don't care. You know, I understand that nobody gives a shit. You don't understand that? Just because you make fun of somebody, it doesn't mean people have to care. It doesn't mean people have to have a temper tantrum and cry. And then, oh, if you don't have a temper tantrum and cry about it, you don't understand you're being made fun. Of course you understand. You just don't give a shit. Who cares? That's what leftists do. Leftists have a nervous breakdown and try to get TV shows canceled and songs canceled and podcasts canceled and entire websites deleted off the internet. That's what they do. It's a TV show. Who cares? I didn't find the Trump shit funny, particularly because I don't think Trump is evil. I just don't buy into the narrative. So to buy into these jokes, then I have to believe the guy's evil, and I just haven't seen the evidence that he's evil. If someone could show me some evidence of that, I've asked 1,000 times, and no one can provide anything. Oh, they can make stuff up, they can lie, and then we can spend 10 minutes debunking the lie, and then they just run away. They just run away. That's what they do. I mean, people are retarded. I'm tired of reading your retarded tweets all day. Like, the dumbest shit. Trump's like, we can't have homeless people sleeping on the sidewalk. We can't have it. It's like... They're mad about it. He's like, we can't have these homeless people just sleeping on the sidewalk and crime everywhere. We got to do something about this. And they're mad about it. Are we just supposed to let people... Are we just not supposed to do anything about it? And I'm also tired of hearing about how everybody's on the street homeless because they're... Well, they lost their job and there ain't other jobs to go get. I'm not buying it. It's like Gavin Newsom was trying to convince us. He was like, you know, there's homeless people. There's people with full-time jobs that are homeless. Who? And what is that person doing in their day-to-day life? I mean, how you working full-time and you don't have a place to live? Well, it just costs too much. Well, that's true. That is true. Whose fault is that? God, it's your fault. Every time I hear Democrats complaining about something, I stop for a minute and I think about it, and it's always their fault. They did it. Because I remember when y'all was doing your little lockdowns, we said, hey, you need to open up the inflation, and you said there ain't no such thing as inflation. I remember that. There ain't gonna be no inflation. Like we was just making it up. Hey, who wanted lockdowns? That was you. It's like Parr was like, there's a new wave of COVID in New York City. I gotta get a booster. Like, what? Why? Like, why? What are you afraid of? It's crazy to me. You guys are so scared of dying that you don't even live your life. That's what I've realized about some of you. You're so afraid to die that you don't even live a life. You don't live your life at all. And you'll give me shit. You'll be like, you're not going to get on a plane and fly to Europe? No, I don't have no desire to do that. Oh, you're not living your life. You're scared of dying in a plane crash. No, I probably won't die in a plane crash. I probably would get there and land and everything. I just don't want to go. I just have no desire. You go get a booster shot because you're scared of COVID. If anyone's scared of death, it would be you, motherfucker, not me. I mean, I get in cars. I could get in a car wreck. You could die. You could die at any moment. Variety of ways. But to go get a useless shot because you're scared to die of COVID when it's like the odds of you dying in COVID are just, the odds are so, come on. It would be shocking if you died of COVID. You're like in your 20s. And it's just crazy to me. I mean, it looks like flying's more dangerous at this point than COVID. I mean, what's going on with them planes? They still falling out of the sky? Remember that dumb bitch slammed her helicopter into the... Remember that? That helicopter slammed into that plane. Plane blew up and just landed in the ocean. Some of those people were probably still alive, strapped to their seat. And they just fell into the fucking water and drowned. Fantastic. All because some dumb bitch didn't know how to fly a helicopter. Should women be flying helicopters? No. Of course not. Should women be in the military? No. Maybe there is a role for them, seducing some man or something. You know what I mean? There's some spy or something, That's a thing, women spies, but they spy in a different way. Women have different strengths than men. They have to use the sex appeal to seduce the enemy. And then when he's not looking, stab him. Can't do that, though. Women can't. Oh, God. I seen some fucking guy crying about wrestling. Women wrestling half naked. What if women are using their bodies? It's just the dumbest thing. Have you ever seen men wrestle? Have you ever seen the men wrestle? They're half naked too. I don't know if you've noticed. They don't have shirts on. They got little trunks on and shit. You know why they do that? To show the body, to show the muscles, to show the physique. But when women do it, it's makes these, I don't know why these guys get so angry about it. You don't like looking at women? I mean, that's another weird thing. That, my God, some woman comes out, and it's weird too. It's like that one girl started OnlyFans, the little Tay girl. She turned 18, started OnlyFans, and I see all over Twitter people mad. They're mad at her. They're like, "This is horrible," and I just don't understand why they're saying it's horrible when they're the same people that said it was empowering. This is empowering for women to do this. She's taking control. I thought she was like taking control of her life or something. But they're like, no, she's this is awful. Da, 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 da. Well, pick one, man. Either it's empowering or it's awful. Either it's empowering for a woman to start an OnlyFans and make her own money and do her own thing, or it's awful. Well, she's 18. She's too young. Well, then then ban 18-year-olds from making OnlyFans. At what age should you be able to make one? If little Tay, when she was 16, wanted to chop her breast off and become a man, nobody would bat an eye. They would say, that's totally okay, go ahead. But when she becomes a woman at 18 and decides she's going to start an OnlyFans because she sees women doing it and making a ton of money, and she's famous, and she knows she can make money, why wouldn't she do it? It's what you've been telling women to do. You've been telling them it's so great. And then women do it, you're mad at them. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, Somebody should stop her. Well, is she an adult or not? If she wanted to chop her breast off and be a man, nobody would say, stop her. Somebody's got to stop her. Y'all, I mean, y'all are just all over the place with your beliefs and shit. You realize that's why you're losing elections, right? Because nobody can understand what the fuck y'all even stand for anymore. Y'all are all over the place. It's like you don't even care about the N-word. You really don't. You only care if somebody says it that you hate. Like if you like somebody and they say it, you'll just give them a pass. You'll just say, whatever. But if it's somebody you hate, you're just, oh my God, you'll never, that motherfucker could be dead. Hulk Hogan dead. You still bringing it up. You still mad about it. He dead. You still upset. You're yelling at him and shit. He ain't even alive, man. What the fuck? And then you're creating fantasies about his daughter. His daughter hated him. How do you know? Did you know his daughter? Did you know him? You didn't know these fucking people. I'm tired of listening to people talk about shit that they don't know nothing about. Aren't you? I'm tired of people and their little fantasies, their delusions. You know, Vince McMahon doesn't even see his family anymore. Did you know that? Damn, who told you that? Well, I heard it through the grapevine. Must be true then. Man. These people don't know anything. If you don't believe me, just go ahead and get yourself a little following. Get yourself a couple hundred people to follow you and watch how much they lie about you and make things up about you. And then you'll realize that all the celebrities, all these famous people, everything you hear about them is probably made up bullshit. Probably is. All that shit you hear about people and you hate them for it and you get mad at them and shit. And it's not even real. They didn't even do it. They didn't even say it. But someone told you that. You heard it. And you hate the guy, so you believed it. That's another thing. If you hate somebody, you'll believe whatever someone says about them. But if you like somebody, you'll question it. You'll say, I don't know about that. Parr was like, I'm objective. None of you are objective. You don't know how to be objective. You don't know how to be fair. Give me a break. I don't think you possess the ability to be objective. None of you. I sure as hell ain't seen it. Rarely do I ever see anyone being objective. I rarely ever see it. All I see all day is all y'all are just full of shit. What's it like to get up every day and just miserable? Fucking miserable. Imagine it. Just imagine being this guy. You're sitting down. You're watching some wrestling. And here comes some hot-ass wrestler woman with her tits out. And she's got some skimpy little outfit on. She's coming out. And you're mad about it. You see it. You're upset. You're a man. You're upset. You're like, this is bullshit. They ought to cover her up. Why don't you go to Saudi Arabia with that bullshit? Cover up. And then here's the funniest part about that. Here's the funniest part about it. When the women go to Saudi Arabia, the same motherfuckers that say they ought to cover up, stop showing so much skin. Well, in Saudi Arabia, when they wrestle, they make the women cover this. They make them wear bodysuits, right? Cover everything. Same people get mad about that. How dare you make these women? These people just want to complain. Once you realize that they just want to complain and that they, listen, they hate WWE and they hate Saudi Arabia, right? So when the women come out all skimpy, fuck these women, fuck WWE. How dare WWE make them dress like that? Blah, 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 blah. If some woman comes out on AEW and she's half naked, they love it. They fucking love it. Same people. And then Saudi Arabia, see, they hate Saudi Arabia. So when Saudi Arabia covers the women up, that's so backwards. How you cover these women up? How horrible. They should let them wear what they want to wear. They just want to complain. They just want to bitch. They're just looking for a reason to hate. Haters. Don't be a hater. Miserable. And that's why you can't get a girlfriend, by the way. It's not how you look. It's not your body. It's not your dick. It's not your bank account. It's not your car. It's none of these things. It's your miserable personality. That's what it is. That's what drives the women away. You're miserable. I don't know if y'all realize this, but the misery, everyone can see it in you. It comes off of you like a wave. It comes off of you. If you're on the keyboard typing away on the keyboard, everyone can see it on it. You know this, right? I don't know if you know this. Maybe I'm the first one to tell you this. But when you're on the keyboard, right, typing away in that Discord, and we're reading it, we can see the misery. We can see the pain. We can see it. We know we can tell. It comes through it's a weird thing too, right? You're just reading text on a screen, but you're like, this guy's miserable. Something about it comes off of you. And then when we can hear it in your voice, my God. So when you get around a woman, she's just like, oh, it's like a dark cloud. It's like a dark fucking cloud enters the room. I mean, Par's a perfect example of it. He's such a miserable guy. He does miserable fucking things. Remember he said he fucked that girl and then she was like, she saw him at a restaurant. She came over. She was like, hey, can I join you? And he was like, I like to eat alone. Kind of miserable motherfucker. I like to eat alone. Sorry. Like, what? And this poor woman, she's just a normal woman, right? She's coming over. She's like, oh, man, there he is. Oh, I guess I'll have a little dinner with him. We'll go back to his place. I'll fuck him again. This dumb son of a bitch. Instead of fucking this girl again, it's just like, no, I'm miserable. I'm trying to have my steak by myself. This is my personal time. You're butting in. You're butting in on my personal time. Miserable. And then going to get mad at everybody else. Well, he was in there with Raven yesterday. I was listening to them argue back and forth. It's fucking hilarious. And they're going back and forth. And Par has to convince himself. Poor Par has to convince himself that any guy that has a girlfriend, the girl must be ugly. She must be ugly. That's the only reason. That explains why he has a girl, because she's ugly. I don't know how many times I got to explain this to this motherfucker. These girls would not have sex with you. Do you realize that? These girls that you think are ugly would not have sex with you. They would look at you and say, this guy's miserable. Get this miserable motherfucker away from me. Because that's the energy you project. So you're calling women ugly that would never fuck you. Wouldn't even give you the time of day. They'd be creeped out by your presence. They'd say, get this creep out of here. And that's why you can't get a girl. You think women like that behavior? You think they like that? I mean, imagine it. Every time you see a happy couple, you get mad. You're one of those people. You get angry, you get upset. What a loser. That's loser shit. You see them, some happy couple, holding hands, walking in the park, and you're sitting on a bench alone, mad. Think about it. You're angry when you see it. You get mad. And then you say, why can't I get a girl? That's why. That's exactly what it is. You have to change that. How do you change that? Well, you probably got to forgive. You probably really need to forgive your parents, Par. I think his parents, that's his problem. Mama and daddy. Imagine you can't live your own life because you can't disappoint daddy. Think about it. So imagine you have dreams, you have things you want to try to do. You're young too. You're in your 20s. You're young. There's still time to chase your dreams. But daddy has a different plan for you. You're gonna go work at this job. I got you this job. You're gonna go work here, and you're gonna do this is what you're gonna do, and you have to do it. Can't disappoint daddy and mama. And you move to New York, and you're miserable. You're miserable. Remember, he said he was gonna go to New York and change his life. He would get a girlfriend, all these things. He was like, "There's gonna be so many women there. They could put you in a room with 1,000,000 women. You'd be the only guy in there. They wouldn't none of them fuck you. Wouldn't none of them. They might fuck you. I don't know. They might get desperate, but they ain't sticking around. They go lesbian with each other. They would say, "This guy's miserable. Get him out of here. Bringing the whole room down." It drives him mad. Drives him mad. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. How nice will that be? I wish you will. Damn, Byron got slapped right in the head. I don't know why this did to make it green, but alright. And I'll be on later.